All right, welcome guys to my corner of deep thoughts and all sorts of questions answered. Today I'm going to go over my 2020 Olympia predictions for the men's open and the classic physique division. So I've been drinking this new post-workout shake formula. It's mega anabolic. Okay, throwing like 2-3 scoops of protein, STAUNCH, weight, WPI, whatever. 4 tablespoons of Nesquik chocolate powder and a scoop of glutamine. Vanilla protein, chocolate and Nesquik for the carbs, the sugars, the immediate sugars. So that's it. The cop's just sitting there. This is the first time I fully obeyed the road rules, except no seatbelt. What a rebel. But yeah, this is pretty mean. You gotta try it. Vanilla, WPI, and chocolate Nesquik. Yeah, it's mad. Tastes so freaking good. So many good calories, so much protein, so many carbs. 0 CrossFit. Love it. Alright, we're going to the Magic Mountain. So we're all done with the gym today and I'm taking Rex up the hill where I normally do my morning cardio walk, whatever. Just really a walk for him. I guess it's cardio for me. We just passed the horse that Rex likes to go and say hi to. Mary, she just come back from the vet actually. Apparently when she was, they found her, she was abandoned and she ate a ton of sand, so her belly had like 75% full of sand. So luckily they didn't have to operate, they just had to pump her stomach. But she's doing alright now, she's doing a lot better. So anyway, we're just going to stretch our legs out. Now I've got an interesting topic of conversation. I was talking to my buddy back home in Australia, out in Rochester, and he told me, he threw it up there for you to see. He said he was outside the other night with his missus and they were stargazing or watching the stars and stuff, and he said he seen an alien, UFO. I'm pretty open thinking, but he said, you know, because I remember years ago, I was with a buddy of mine when I lived in Geelong, Pat Williams, and we were out one night just mucking around and we seen this light in the sky like just hovering and then going forward and backward and across, and this is like 10 years ago. We tripped out, we were like, what the hell, it's not a helicopter, it's making this funny like sound, and we thought it was UFO, so we were like UFO hunting for like a week. And we seen this light and we were like in the car driving at night, I was hanging out the window looking for this UFO thing. Fuck, spinning out, and then we were watching it. And it was in the like Belmont in the city. Like kind of like this. Just like hovering, we go down the highway watching it. And then all of a sudden it went, and it went down. And it crashed, and we're like, what? It crashed, the UFO crashed. We went and it was at like Belmont Oval. Drove over and some stooge had his drone, his hardcore high-tech drone with all these lights on it, and he was flying at night. So it was just like a remote controlled thing, but we thought it was UFO. I'm like, alright, yeah, I'm not gonna rule it. Beautiful Rexy boy. And he said someone in California said they seen the same thing. So I'm thinking of coming up here maybe tomorrow night and just having a bit of a sus 250 on it. And seeing if I can find myself a UFO. Oh, hey, cardio. Gaston. Today I'm going to go over my 2020 Olympia predictions for the men's open and the classic physique division. I don't know if I've done a prediction in the past, but I thought I'm going to put it out here this year to get around it, and it is exactly what it is. It's going to be my predictions. I haven't put in a lot of research, or I haven't really been following these athletes thoroughly and throughout the whole year. So it's, again, their predictions. I haven't looked closely at what their current physiques are like right now. I haven't watched their progression over the year, and I haven't seen them in previous shows. I'm just coming in with wild predictions, starting with the men's opens. I'm going to do my top 5. In 5th place, I'm going to put Big Ramy. I'm putting him in number 5. And the reason being, because he's an absolute monster. You know, I think he's gotten better and better over the years. I think he's better than a lot of other competitors that he's going to be up against. You know, he's improved his condition, his mass and his size is always there. So I think he's going to be definitely in the top 5. I'm going to put him at 5th. You know, I'd like to see him do better, because I think he's a good athlete. You know, I like his personality. I think he's good for the sport too, and he's a freak show. So hopefully he can do better. But I'm going to put him in top 5. Number 4 is someone that I don't know very well at all. I've just seen pictures of him recently, and he looks very freaky. It's Hardy. I can't remember his last name, but he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. I think he's got potential to do some real damage at the Olympia this year. His conditioning and muscularity is quite insane from what I've seen, so I'm going to put him in number 4. Number 3, I've got Brandon Curry. He won last year. I think you know, he's a great athlete. He's got unreal muscle bellies and flow, and he's got great symmetry and everything. I just think that there's 2 other competitors that possibly could beat him this year. So anyway, I've got Brandon Curry as 3rd. Number 2nd, I've got William Bonac. I think he's got a tremendously crazy good physique. His muscularity, his muscle size, his condition, and I think he's just gotten better and better and better every year from what I've seen. So I think William Bonac will come in 2nd place. 1st place, I actually had the Muscleorian winning the Olympia, but he's busy on some galactic missions, so he had to pull out, unfortunately. 1st place, my prediction is going to be Phil. First place, my prediction is going to be Phil Heath. I think, you know, I think this is going to be his redemption. I think he's got so much experience on his belt, and he knows what it takes. He knows what he needs to do to win a Mr. Olympia title. You know, he's been there before. I think he can be there again. I think his time isn't up, so I reckon he's going to take out the Olympia for the 8th time this year. So that's just my top 5 wild predictions for the Mr. Olympia Opens. For the Classic, so there's a big lineup. There's a lot of competitors. I think there's like almost 30. I don't know any of them really. There's only like a small handful that I'm familiar with. There's only 2 or 3 that I actually know personally. So anyway, dive straight into it. Number 5, I've got Deontre Campbell. I think he's got a pretty strong looking physique. You know, I think he could definitely be in top 5. Number 4, I've got Terence Ruffin. I've seen pics before and they're pretty impressive, so I'm going to chuck him in 4. 3, I think Arash. I would like to see him do. I think he's been working really hard, and you know he's a good guy, and he's got great potential, and I think he could do well this year. Number 2 and number 1. This one is definitely the hardest. It's between obviously Chris and Breon, and they're both amazing competitors, both great, have great physiques. And what I love about both of their physiques is they're so dominant, so strong, but both very different, you know. You've got Chris, who's taller. You know, he does have when you think of classic, you look at Chris and you go, yeah, he fits that criteria very well. And then you've got Breon, who's shorter, but just has incredible genetics with both incredible genetics. Breon's just got these muscle bellies that just pop. Amazing biceps, great legs, small, tiny waist. You know, so they both got so much potential to take number 1. It's going to be the toughest lineup. But I have to choose between one or the other, and I'm going to go with, I think Breon will take number 1 this year. I think he's going to make his redemption and take number 1. One of the reasons I say this is because I've seen him every week at the gym. I've seen him, you know, at 10 weeks out, at 8 weeks out, 7 weeks out, 6 weeks out, 5 weeks out. The rate at which he can change his body is very impressive. It's incredible how he can just all of a sudden make transformations almost daily. You can see these changes. You know, I see him at the gym every day, and he's made some incredible gains in the off season, but quality muscle gains. And just seeing him change and coming this close to the Olympia. I haven't seen Chris at all. Like, you know, I don't really, you know, I haven't seen, you know, him in the off season or really leading up to it. So I don't know how he's looking. I haven't paid that much close attention. I know they got all the potential to win it. So, but just seeing Breon on a weekly basis, you know, it makes me inclined to think that he's going to take out number 1 this year. So we'll see. But that's my 2020 Olympia predictions. Yeah, I think it'll be a good show. Unfortunately, they moved it out to Orlando this year. It was going to be it's been in Vegas, you know, for the last 20 years or so. So they've moved it now at the last minute to Orlando to change it up a little bit. So that'll be interesting. I'm not going to be there this year. Wish all the competitors good luck. And I hope one day in the future that I can be up there. I'd love to be able to compete against, you know, these top guys in the classic physique Olympia stage. I think that'd be an awesome experience, and I hope that I can get there one day, hopefully in the near future. We'll see. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.